Good evening, and welcome to the 2021 annual meeting for the Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce. This date marks the 60th annual meeting for our organization, and I'm glad you're here. We had hoped to present this to you face-to-face, but the current pandemic makes that difficult for us to do. So we're going to deliver to you in a virtual format. Tonight, you're going to hear from the Chamber's leadership, and we will present our 2020 Citizen of the Year Award. I want to take a moment to thank the sponsors of this event, which you will see highlighted in this presentation. We simply could not do this event without your help. A special thank you to the Chamber Board of Directors, our staff, our volunteers, and all of our Chamber members for their support of the Chamber. 2020, as you know, was a challenging year for all of us. But I know 2021 brings us hope for better times and prosperity for your business. Your Chamber continues to stand by its mission, which is to advance, promote, and encourage successful business growth for our members. So thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoy the presentation, and we thank you for your support of the Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce.
First off, I want to say thank you to the membership, to the Chamber champions, and our sponsors for supporting the Chamber. Also, I'd like to thank my fellow board members and the Chamber staff. The Chamber staff is what makes this organization run. I'm also extremely grateful for the opportunity to serve as the chairman for 2020. Looking back at last year's annual meeting in 2019, we came off a very successful year. John Phillips did a wonderful job leading the Chamber that year. Our membership was at an all-time high. Our events, every event that we held that year was successful. My thoughts were at that time, let's keep this momentum going. Let's keep the train on the tracks and don't mess it up. So, unfortunately, little did we know what was to come for the year 2020. In March, we had COVID-19 hit the nation and the world, and our plans changed. Like most, if not all organizations, we had to adapt. We started hosting Zoom events so our membership could continue to connect and network with one another, and also so we could hear from our local business and government leaders. Thankfully, we were able to hold a few events last year. We were able to hold a golf event, a virtual job fair, and we ended the year with a successful chicken stew event, which we hope to have again in the future, as well as an online auction. Thank you all for supporting those events. Unfortunately, the big story for the Chamber in 2020 was the loss or the cancellation of the 54th Annual Autumn Leaves Festival. This is a major event for our community, major event for the Chamber, and the cancellation of the festival was hard. The festival reaches deep into our community. It provides a fundraising opportunity for many schools, clubs, civic organizations, and so on. And we hope to host that event again in 2021. Time will tell. Regardless, we will continue to provide meaningful events and networking opportunities that provide value to our membership. Looking forward, we have several new board members, very exciting group of individuals, and a great leader with Chris Lumsden as the chairman. The staff has put together some great events for the upcoming year, and most importantly, we have a plan moving forward. Thank you again for the opportunity to serve, and I'm going to turn it over to Chris Lumsden to say a few more words about 2021. Thank you.
It is an honor to serve as the Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce Board Chairman for 2021. I cannot commit to a successful, award-winning year, but I will commit to dedicating the time to the position, working hard, and hopefully smartly, and representing the best interest of the Chamber of Commerce. My remarks are brief and highlighted by 4 items. First, as James just described, 2020 was a uniquely challenging year and one that produced unprecedented disruption for most businesses and people here in Surry County and across the globe. COVID-19 pandemic spared few in 2020, but hopefully with availability and administration of effective vaccines, improved personal health habits, and a few answered prayers, 2021 should be a much better year for all of us. This said, our chamber was not unscathed by the impact of and implications from COVID. It forced us to rapidly pivot and rethink how we do business, how we provide services, and how we plan for a prosperous future. Perhaps you did the same personally and professionally. Our chamber is a business too. We have re-examined and still are our business model, short and long-term strategic plans, value proposition for our membership, and even the chamber's purpose and core values, while at the same time making real-time decisions to best protect the mission and financial sustainability of our chamber. As one of my mentors reminded me years ago about leading and competing during difficult times. If it was easy, anyone could do it. During 2020, our chamber enjoyed strong, capable leadership, starting with James, our immediate past board chair. He did an outstanding job successfully and safely steering our chamber boat through some very choppy waters. For his meritorious service, we thank James for a job well done. James, if you come forward, please. James, on behalf of the board of directors, Randy and his leadership team, and the entire chamber membership, we want to thank you for a job well done chairing our board in 2020. I should note that when this transition occurred in December of 2020, just a month or so ago, I don't think I've seen a happier person than James when he turned the gavel over to me as chair. And I understand why. 2020 was a really challenging year. So on behalf of the board, I'll read this to you. It says, for service to the Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce, the Board of Directors, Chairman of the Board 2020, and this award and this recognition is being presented February the 11th, 2021. So James, thanks for an outstanding job. We appreciate your work and your effort and your fantastic leadership. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I also want to express genuine appreciation to our Chamber Board of Directors, all 23 members strong, and our board officers who have committed and are committing time, energy, and their many talents to govern our chamber and work closely with Randy and his gifted leadership team of Travis, Christy, Mallory, and Tammy to ensure that our chamber remains strong and relevant to our nearly 600 members and to Surry County. And to our chamber members, thank you for sticking with and supporting the chamber during a very tough year and for continuing to actively sponsor and attend a litany of outstanding chamber events. Second, I believe it timely and appropriate to acknowledge and highlight the vital and meaningful partnership between business and industry and our Chamber of Commerce. I contend that the Chamber is now more relevant to our community and to our county than perhaps ever before. I cannot speak for every chamber member, nor should I, but I can speak for Northern Regional Hospital and our 1,000 employees. When all is good, our companies are doing well, and the economy is strong, outside help and support perhaps are not as paramount to our performance and to our success. However, when things are not so great and we're facing stiff headwinds, then most of us seek as much help as we can reasonably secure. Our chamber is one excellent source of able assistance during good and bad times. Like so many of you and your companies, Northern Regional is a proud member that sponsors, supports, and participates in as many annual chamber events as possible. After all, and from a bit of a selfish perspective, what's good for our chamber is good for our community. And what's good for our community is good for our and your business, whether it be a large or small employer. Third, much like 2020, our chamber will intensely focus on being creative, nimble, fast, and intelligent in adjusting to a new business model to best serve and enhance value-added services to our membership. In doing so, we will not boast a laundry list of strategic priorities and objectives. Rather, we will keenly focus on a few key imperatives to include the following: retaining and growing membership by ensuring a clear and measurable return on investment to our members, re-examining all chamber events and thoughtfully expanding and adjusting them based on prior successes and new and innovative ideas from our corporate sponsors, event participants, and 600 chamber members. Making wise and prudent business decisions that will ensure the long-term financial strength and sustainability of our chamber for years to come. And ensuring that our chamber members and supporters, including individual and corporate event sponsors, continue to be recognized, appreciated, honored, and importantly, thanked. As always, your board of directors and Randy and his capable management team welcome your feedback, input, suggestions about the direction, priorities, and work of our Chamber of Commerce. And fourth and last, I wish each of you a healthy, safe, and successful 2021 and appreciate the privilege and opportunity to serve you and Surry County as board chairman of the Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tracy George with Workforce Unlimited, and I am pleased to be with you tonight for the presentation of the 2020 Citizen of the Year. Our firm has sponsored and presented this award at this event for many years. Workforce Unlimited is a full-service staffing company, and we have served this community for over 30 years. We have been involved in many community events and projects over the years, and we are absolutely pleased to present the Citizen of the Year award tonight. The Chamber received numerous nominations for the award this year, and it is always a difficult decision. The Citizen of the Year has been presented each year since 1962. The list of the past winners represents some of the top business and community leaders over the past 50-plus years. Truly the best of the best. Tonight, the winner of this award for 2020 is no stranger to our community. Born and raised in Mount Airy, our winner began working at their father's company at the age of 16, graduated from Mount Airy High School in 1962, where they were the president of the student council, attended UNC Chapel Hill and obtained a business degree, a strong patriot, joined the National Guard and served as a company commander, married and raised a family in Mount Airy, a husband, father, and grandfather, a lifelong member of the First Baptist Church of Mount Airy. His faith is central to his life. Through the church, he served in the choir, as a deacon, Sunday school teacher, and on numerous mission trips in the U.S. and overseas. In 1983, he started a small construction company in Mount Airy with 4 employees that has grown to over 300 people, building projects all over North Carolina and the Mid-Atlantic region. Was elected to the board of Mount Airy City Schools, where they served for 8 years. Always serving his community, he ran for office again and was elected mayor of the city of Mount Airy in 2015. Comments from the nominations written for this man mentioned, he always served with perseverance, optimism, and an attitude on the future. He serves the people and has a community interest at heart in all he does. He is well liked and respected throughout the state by all who know him, including myself. He is very compassionate and only wants the best for everyone in the community. Due to COVID and to keep everyone safe, the winner of the Citizen of the Year could not be with us during the presentation. Therefore, we have decided to bring the award to them. Please come along with us as we surprise our winner at their office in Mount Airy. Thank you. Hello again, I am Tracy George with Workforce Unlimited, and I'm here today with my special guest, David Rhode. He is the president of Smith Road, Mount Airy. We are here today on behalf of the Greater Mount Airy Chamber, and I think you were told we needed you to be here for a video that we were making for the Chamber, is that right?
I was told nothing.
So we were here to talk to you about the community, but what we're really here to do today is to honor you. So David, we are thankful to be here today. The Chamber has been doing the Citizen of the Year presentation for over 50-plus years. In Workforce Unlimited, that's why I'm here today, we always sponsor this special award. So I'm honored to inform you that you have been selected for the 2020 Citizen of the Year. So I will read the plaque that we have for you, and then you will take your mask off. We would love you to say a few words. The Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce presents the 2020 Citizen of the Year to David Rhode for your dedication and service to our community. And it's sponsored by Workforce Unlimited. Congratulations.
I wish I had known this was going to happen. I would have a long diatribe, but I guess first of all, you need to think about Mount Airy. It's a very special place. You know, I've lived here 76 years, soon to be 77 if I can make it to a little bit further. But I can live anywhere I want to live. But this is a place. It's a great place to have had a family. I guess they're here, a couple of them sticking over there in the corner. To have had a family and to have participated in many community events. Working with the school system was a great privilege. And I'm just overwhelmed that to be selected of all the other good people who live and work in this town. I'm about to cry. It's just, I'm just so happy to be selected for this honor and maybe to demonstrate to other people that there's activities that you can get involved in, such as city government. I see my mayor pro tem sitting over here, much as city government. And we need all the help we can get. So, on behalf of David Rhode and company, I thank you one and all. It's an honor of honors. I am so pleased. Thank you so very much.
I think this would be appropriate. So, you know, due to the pandemic, unfortunately, we are unable to have the annual chamber event and do the presentation amongst 300 of our chamber members. I think it's appropriate to read you some of the comments that the person that nominated you. So I'm going to share those. So the comments from the nominations written for you: he always served with perseverance, optimism, and an attitude for the future. He serves the people and has the community interest at heart in all he does. He is well liked and respected throughout the state by all who know him, including myself. And he is very compassionate and only wants the best for everyone in the community. So I wanted to share those words that those people that nominated you.
Well, I guess I guess a few dollars put in the right place. Nice comments. But you go back to you know, to your parents and the way you were brought up is to have compassion for other people and to think about their needs as well as your own needs. It's also a reflection on a Christian life, raised in the First Baptist Church and still going there, and what you learn there is indispensable as far as how it shapes you. So between the parents, and I would say that Smith Rowe has knocked a few rough edges off, but it's been quite an experience, and this sort of highlights everything. I mean, this is fantastic.
Awesome.
I'm so thankful.